Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Saturday, February 26, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Arizona State vs Utah. The Arizona State Sun Devils will travel to the John M. Huntsman Center to take on the Utah Utes this Saturday night in college basketball action. Our first pick is ASU plus 2.5 points. And here is why. The Arizona State Sun Devils enter this game in fantastic form as they have won 4 of their last 5 games, including a 17-point road victory against the Colorado Buffaloes in their last game. In that game, Arizona State's offense was extremely productive as it scored 82 points while shooting 49.2% from the floor and 52.9% from the three-point line. However, that quality offensive performance was quite surprising since the Sun Devils are averaging just 65.1 points per game. Now Arizona State will be looking to continue its winning ways with another conference road game up next on Saturday. I love this line. ASU has played vastly improved basketball over the last several weeks. They have legitimate signature wins over Oregon and UCLA in their 8 contests. As I documented, they have an improved scoring average in that stretch and have improved defensively as well. Head coach Bobby Hurley has his team playing a style that is more in tune with his own methodology. Efficient offense with ball movement and strong perimeter defense. In the Oregon win at home, the Sun Devils had 19 assists and shot nearly 60% from the floor. In the Colorado game, they shot 55% in the second half with 12 assists. In the win over UCLA, the Sun Devils dished out 18 assists in the win. They will exploit the mediocre Utes defense in this one as well and get an outright victory in this Pac-12 matchup. And for our second pick, go with under 137. And here is why. Utah comes into this matchup at 11-17 overall, but just 4-14 in the Pac-12 this season. The Utes have shown signs of life in recent weeks, winning 2 of their last 3 games. The highlight of the Utes' recent play was an upset road win over Stanford. With just 2 games left, Utah seems resigned to a first-round matchup in the Pac-12 tournament as an 11th seed. They will look to begin preparation for tournament-style play against a hot ASU team. Boise State vs UNLV. The Boise State Broncos and the UNLV Runnin' Rebels meet Saturday in college basketball action from Thomas and Mack Center. Boise State sits at 22-6 overall this year. The Broncos beat San Diego State in their last game. As for UNLV, they're 17-11 and coming off a win over Nevada. Our first pick is UNLV Runnin' Rebels at +1. And here is why. Abu Kigab knocked down 2 free throws with 1 second remaining to give the Boise State Broncos a 58-57 win over San Diego State to extend the Broncos' winning streak to 3 games. Kigab finished with 21 points on 5-8 attempts from the field. He also was 9-11 from the free throw line. It was a grind fest for Boise State in this one. They were only 17-50, 34% from the field. But they were able to get the ball in the paint and managed to get to the free throw line 26 times. They converted on 17 of those attempts. Boise State has beaten UNLV 4 straight times, but 3 of those games have been at Boise State. That includes the February 11 contest won by the Broncos by 6. That was a contest where the Runnin' Rebels held a 7-point lead at the half, only to watch Boise State rally to earn the victory. While the Broncos proved to be the better team that day, it was primarily due to the fact that they went to the free throw line 22 more times than the Runnin' Rebels did. They cannot count on that in a contest like this at UNLV. No doubt the Broncos have dominated this series of late, but the tide is about to turn. And for our second pick, go with under 129. And here is why. The Runnin' Rebels trailed Nevada by 3 at the half, but rolled behind 46.9% shooting after the break, downing the Wolfpack 62-54. UNLV was led by Bryce Hamilton with 27 points. Hamilton hit 10 of 25 shots, including going 5-13 from 3-point range. The Runnin' Rebels went to the free throw line just 4 times in the contest. Boise State took a 10-point lead into the half, then held on for a 58-57 victory over San Diego State. The Broncos shot 40.8% from the field in the first half, but just 26.1% after the break. They hit 13 of 18 free throws in the second half. Abu Kigab led the team with 21 points, hitting 5 of 8 shots, including 9 of 11 from the free throw line. Colorado State vs Utah State. The Colorado State Rams will travel to D. Glenn Smith Spectrum to take on the Utah State Aggies this Saturday night in college basketball action. Our first pick is Utah State Aggies at -2.5 points. And here is why. The Rams currently trail just Wyoming by 1 game and Boise State by 2 games at the top of the Mountain West standings. They have won 6 of their last 7, which include wins over Wyoming at home and Boise State on the road. They slipped up on the road to UNLV, but followed that up with the Wyoming win. They have a rematch with Boise after this game to close out their regular season. That could be a matchup that decides the Mountain West. This should be a very closely contested game, as you have 2 teams that are outstanding shooting clubs that play well enough defensively. Colorado State would normally have a huge edge over opponents in free throw percentage, but Utah State can battle with them. The Rams won the January 12 contest by 5 points at home, but Utah State has won 5 of the last 6 meetings between these teams at home. The Aggies are 5-1 in their last 6 games at home. Our second pick is over 141.5 points. And here is why. Utah State held New Mexico to 36.4%, shooting on their way to an 81-56 victory. The Aggies took a 17-point lead into the half and rolled from there. 4 players scored in double digits, including Justin Bean, who scored 21 points and added 10 rebounds. Brandon Harvath scored 19 points, hitting 8 of 10 shots. Colorado State held the high-powered Wyoming offense to just 33.9% shooting and 6 free throw attempts in a 61-55 victory. The Rams were led by David Roddy with 26 points and 11 rebounds. Roddy hit 6 of 7 free throws, and Colorado State was 10-11 from the line. The Aggies are going to need maximum effort from every single player that enters the game on Saturday if they wish to defend the Spectrum successfully for the 10th time this season. The Aggies have lost 4 of their last 5, but luckily snapped that losing streak on Tuesday with a win over New Mexico at home. In the 81-56 win over the visiting Lobos of New Mexico, the Aggies dominated from the opening tip to the final whistle. They led by 17 at the half and extended that lead to as many as 29 at one point in the second half. They assisted on 23 of their 32 made field goals and shot 52.5% from the field. They were also able to hold the Lobos to just 5 of 17 from distance and watched them falter at the foul line on 7 of their 10 attempts. Disclaimer: no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.